But first, tonight at 10, we're tracking breaking news. A dangerous situation playing out in front of our eyes near San Juan Island, where 2,600 gallons of diesel and oil go down with the ship. Now, the good news here, 5 crew members are safe, but here's the bad news. The oil sheen has stretched nearly 2 miles as nearly every single endangered southern resident orca is nearby tonight. Now, those killer whales I've been reporting on extensively throughout the year, and we know they are already on rocky water. Their numbers have been dwindling for some time, and the reasons are plentiful, including their main food source dying off and pollution. And tonight, that, of course, is the concern. What is in this water where they're nearby? The experts over on the island have been in contact with me raising concerns. And one of those experts is joining me live from on the island. Monica Whelan-Shields is the founder of Orca Behavior Institute. Monica, thank you so much for taking the time tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, right now, Monica, I'm just wondering, what is your big concern at this moment?
Well, it's definitely, as you mentioned, having almost the entire endangered southern resident killer whale population in Harrow Strait this evening. They got within about 5 miles of the vessel before sunset. And while this is a relatively small diesel spill rather than a more dangerous crude oil spill, it still poses a toxic threat to them. And it's also a test of our preparedness. Can we respond quickly enough to protect these whales?
Well, you've worked with this population a long time. This is a career for you. So I'm curious about the response to what you're seeing right now, how you feel about what's unfolding out there on the water.
I feel concerned, to be honest, about what we've seen and heard so far. You know, we have oil spill response plans in place that have been developed, but this is, a test of the system. Are they being deployed efficiently and to good effect? Is the communication working? And like I said, I have some concerns. Is there a hazing team that would have been ready to get on the water today if needed, or are they a day or two out? We heard the containment boom maybe wasn't working, and it even sounded like not all the agencies involved were aware that the southern residents were even in the area. So in a catastrophic situation, but we need to make sure that we're ready to handle situations like these.
I know that we're talking about a species that's endangered, a species that at times we don't know if they're going to survive or not. Obviously, you're one of the people that are working towards a solution here. What kind of a wrench does this throw? I mean, how does this feel personally for you tonight?
It's scary because we know that one catastrophic oil spill could, spell the end of the southern residents. We've been talking about the threats of oil spills to these whales for years, and it's very worrying and concerning and frustrating if we're not ready to handle something like this. So we can just hope for the best in this situation.
Monica Whelan-Shields, Orca Behavior Institute, thank you so much for taking the time tonight.
You bet.
Well, meanwhile, the Coast Guard is telling me they've got a number of agencies on the water right now. And to give you an idea of how big of a deal this is, we're just hours into the response, and I'm told $130,000 worth of funding from what's known as the National Oil Spill Liability Trust Fund has been approved for cleanup efforts that will be needed. And according to the group Wild Orca, starting tomorrow morning, scientists are preparing to essentially haze or reroute the endangered orcas if they get close to this spill. But again, as you heard Monica talk about, there's concern whether or not they could have been out there already. But we're being told that they can't have that hazing team out there until the sun comes back up tomorrow.